in my purse right now.
And when we got to playing, everybody was like we all just said it at the same time. We was like, woo.
Hi, my name is Dale Harrison.
Hi, I'm Dale, and you're watching.
You got me on the tip. Because I cannot find him. Every time I think I found one child, the devil, he came straight from the devil. You know? Body came from the Lord. Personality from the devil. I'm like, I'm waiting on the Lord to send my man. I'm talking about because we need to be cheered up out here. You know what I'm saying? No, I need you to be pre-cheered up. You know what I'm saying?
Pre-cheer up. I need you. Oh, let me make sure my audio. Oh, so glad I checked it so I can make sure my audio is on and popping. Oh my word. Today I had to have a seat, y'all. I had to have a seat, okay? Because you know what? I did that show. First of all, thank y'all so much for tuning into the show. If you're watching this on playback, I need you to hit that subscribe button right now. Hold on, let me find my banner because I need to also back myself up. Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Guys, and I just can't thank y'all enough too. Every time I check this channel, I have more and more subscribers, y'all. Even this week when I wasn't even like as posted as much, I still looked at the watch hours and it was still like y'all still been watching the videos, and I just appreciate that so much because, honey, when I tell you, I was on that road coming back because when the evacuations happened, okay, we got this text on last Wednesday to evacuate, and I was scheduled to travel to my grandma's funeral, which was Saturday in New Orleans, and I did not want to miss the funeral. But the thing about it too is the evacuation was so significant is because I have dogs and the dog walker was in the building. So I didn't know what to do with the dogs because I'm thinking he's evacuating too. But child, when I get back to this building, I'm the only one that left. No, I'm not the only one that left because, you know, I saw my neighbors over here and other people was going in the hallway. But child, they might have been going to the store because when I got back, everyone had stayed. Like the people across the hall had stayed, the dog walker stayed. And then, of course, they sent out a message the next day saying you can return, but be on standby. And how is that going to help me when I'm already on the road driving 28 hours alone across country with 3 dogs so I can make it on time to my grandma's funeral? Because, honey, she don't have a funeral next week. It's a one-time occasion. I'll see y'all in the comments. I see y'all logging in, and I just want to say this too is, you know, just since y'all on here, I cannot think. Do you understand how much you go throughout the week, and you just can't do everything? I wanted to send out an email today. I had to go for a run because, child, on that road. Let me tell you something. I was on that road. And my best friend signed me up for the Daniel fast. Okay, she called out the blue, but I'm like, all right, bet fasting, you know, and it did help me too when I was driving because I wasn't snacking on all this, you know, and that's probably gave me the strength to drive all that time because at one point in my drive, I had to drive like 17 hours straight to make it to like, and I just made it there 20 minutes before my family left to go to Mississippi because that's where the funeral was at. I made it there 20 minutes before they left, so that means I had no time. But let me tell you, it was because of that Daniel fast. But on the way back, honey, I was like, Daniel Schmaniel, who? Daniel who? And then I was looking at the Bible on the research because, the Daniel fast, if you're not familiar with it, Daniel in the Bible, he fasted 21 days, and he was actually going to be thrown into the lion's den because they wanted him to worship the God of the king, but Daniel refused. He was worshiping our God, which is the God of Israel. And it's a reason in the Bible. So in the fast, he did not eat any meats. He did not eat any pleasant food. But like when I read in the Bible, it said Daniel mourned for the food. And I'm talking about just on my way back, just thinking about fasting, honey, I understand why they use the word more. I was sad thinking about that fast. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. Because driving across country, it is like on my way there, right? I was feeling so tired. No, I was not feeling tired. On my way there, I was fearing getting tired. And I was like, Lord, can you please give me supernatural energy? Because I had a limited time to make. And on the way there, I was like, Ma, I got you. I'll be there, Ma. I'll get it. I got you, Ma. And I had supernatural. I'm talking about when I had 5 hours left. I had already driven 12 hours. And when I had 5 hours left, I was so surprised that I was still up. And then even when I would get tired, like I remember the last 40 miles, like I was feeling sleepy and the Holy Spirit came upon me and was like, change the music, and I changed the music and I was back up. I refilled my coffee. I got the gas and I was back up, honey. And I just could not believe. And it was really the Holy Spirit answering my prayers, asking for the soup. Like when I asked for supernatural energy, but child, on the way back, I wish I would have thought about asking the Holy Spirit for the supernatural. And, because I was like, I just want to get back on my fast, and then one day I did get back on it. But at the end of the day, at the end of the night, like when you have a lot of coffee in your system, honey, it's a lot of acid. You know what I'm saying? And so nothing don't eat up that acid except for some bread. You can't, like nuts and all that, honey. If the caffeine is getting you high, the nuts in the system is going to get you higher. So I see why Daniel was like, he mourned for that 21 days, because child, and I ain't even thought about it ever since then. I'm like, thank you for the time. Because see, the thing is, we can't even worry about when we don't do correctly. Thank you for the time I did do it correctly. Okay, who is in here in the room? Y'all put it in the comments and say what's up, because you know how much I love to see y'all in the comments. Put it in the comments. Put your city in the comments. First of all, let me upload these photos because I have so much to talk about tonight. Okay, it's just so many things happening tonight. Oh Lord, yes. Let me upload these photos. Trump is back. In the office, and Snoop and Nelly performed, and where is Snoop picture at? Hold on, let me see. I don't even see where I put Snoop's. I try to put this picture up, but it's so many things happening out there. How y'all feeling about it, huh? How y'all feeling about the the inauguration? Did you watch it? Because they were sending out messages saying don't watch it, okay? And I wasn't gonna watch it anyway because I don't even be watching TV like talk about it, okay? So I wasn't gonna watch it anyway. But did you watch it? And if so, put it in the comments. Tell me what you think. I don't even know how the performance went. I just saw little clippings of the Snoop performance. Let me get this photo up in here. Dang, I had one photo. I mean, guys, y'all just gonna have to wait because I know y'all patient. Y'all just gonna wait for me to get the photo up so I can start talking about it because I do want to get the photo out here. I mean, you know, I pride myself with having the matching photos, you know, for the topics at hand. But anyway, I just knew I put it in there. Let me just see. Okay, couples thing. Now I want to do Snoop over here. I'm just like so pumped that I'm sitting down too because let me tell you something. When I sat down at that hotel room to do the show last week, I was like, oh no, this is the only thing I need to be doing right here is to sit down. Like this, you know. Like, you know, when you sit down, you're feeling much more comfortable. You know, where is this picture at? I know I saved this. I don't know where this went to. Hold on. Let me see. I know I saved this. Hey, y'all. I see y'all coming in here. I'm like, where is this picture at? I know I saved this. Was it in here? Let me see. Child, I don't know. I don't know where the photo at. Anyway, no. I gotta get the picture. I gotta get it. Y'all just give me 1 second because I gotta, like, you know, we talking about it and I just wanna show it to y'all. And I just wanna, cause we gotta get to this topic. Now, first of all, I gotta show you this video of Snoop Dogg in 2017 when Trump was getting in office. Okay, there we go. There where the pictures go. Okay, thank y'all for being patient because, honey, let me tell you something. I'm just, even though I've been back in LA for a couple of days, it just, you know, you just be having to get your like bearings. So, you know, I did go work out today, thank goodness, but it was just, you know. All right, Nelly and Snoop. Okay, let's get the photo up here so now I can talk about it. Okay, let's get it on up here. Honey, yes. Nelly and Snoop. I better have this photo. Okay, so let's play the video. Let's, first of all, I found this on Erica Alexander's page. Sold out. Okay, now let's hear. This is Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy. They all perform at the Trump rally. And, you know, she had a quote, which was a Martin Luther King quote, which is, you know, at some point you got to align yourself. You know, basically it was talking about, you know, you got to take a stand and not align yourself with these people. And let's take a picture, a look at this video of Snoop back in 2017 when Trump first got elected. Okay.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? Osborne's the one that performs for himself.
So that is Snoop Dogg back in 2017 before Trump's first inauguration. Here's Snoop last night. He performed at the Crypto Ball as part of Inauguration Week.
Honey, let me tell y'all something about people rent being due. Let me tell y'all something about people rent being due. First of all, it's like, okay, now let me tell y'all, now this is what I want y'all to know. Okay. People can change their minds, okay? A man can change his mind. A man could hate a person and then the man can grow spiritually and decide that you're not gonna be hanging on to hate. Now, Black people, of course, you know, if you just tuned in, okay, I'm talking about Nelly, Snoop, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy. Honey, let me tell you something about Black people. Black people want you to be straight broke to side with them. Okay, now I don't know what this man finances like. Maybe he do got it. Okay, maybe everybody got it. You know, they certainly, you know, stars and celebrities, but I can't say, you know, I can assume that you don't need the check. But here's what I'm going to say is as a performer myself, you know how many people you perform for and with that is a devil? Like, don't think the same thing you think, you know, got complete. My dog walker is a Trump supporter. You think I'm about to not be friends with this man who my dogs absolutely love because he supports Trump? No, I just asked him kindly, let's not even discuss it. It's a divisive topic, brother, and I don't want to discuss it. And that keeps us friends. You understand what I'm saying? Because politics come along and they are very divisive. So that's why I keep it out of the conversation. Now, if me and a person agree on some politics, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But you know, back to Snoop and Nelly and Rick Ross and Soldier Boy going out there to get that check. You know, when Trump was in there before, let me see if I can find a picture of this girl, Chrisette Michelle. You know, because they had an article about her last week. I mean, not last week. I saw her mentioned in the article because, of course, you know, she performed for the inauguration last time. Now, they paid this girl $250,000. This is a singing artist, a performing artist, $250,000 to perform at the last Trump inauguration. Okay, Chrisette, where's your picture at? I'm so sick. The only thing about Mac that I can't stand about Mac is, you know, having a MacBook is you'll download some stuff and you'll be like, where's that at again? Like, I don't know where the picture. I was trying to pull up Chrisette Michelle. Where are you, Chrisette? Where does the picture just go? Oh, I know where the picture just went. Oh, no. That's why I'm not going to see the picture. Hold on. Let me pull up another one. Because, child, Chrisette, let this be a JPEG, please. Now all the images is, you know, is web and this thing don't take way. Okay, here go Chrisette right here. Chrisette Michelle. Okay, let's put her up here. Honey, they had Chrisette last time perform at the inauguration. They paid this girl $250,000. Now, I just saw them mention her in an article today where they were saying, you know, she performed and her career never recovered from presiding with Trump and performing. Honey, that $250K, that was the recovery. This girl wasn't working like talking about it before. If she is offered, you mean to tell me we are that non, not, and when I say we, I mean somebody else, because I'm very business minded. I wish they would call me today. Let me tell you, I have a song. Okay, this is to the Trump administration. I have a song called Never Give Up. It is the most timeliest song. It is a timeless song. It is so apropos to sing somewhere, to have the fires and to encourage the nation. Y'all call me. Okay, because if y'all got 250, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna lowball myself. Give me 251. Give me 251. Yes, I will go out here and perform and sing my song and grab a new audience, and I don't care. You know how many sets I have worked on where my ideas do not align with these other people? How many? First of all, that's my dogs. Shut. You know, I gotta scream at them one time per show. Dogs, shut up. That was it. So anyway, that's what I want to say about Snoop, Rick Ross. These men are not out on the campaign trail talking about Trump's values, okay? And if they were, again, they are still our brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people you know, and I understand how people get so passionate about it too, because Politics is like sports. That's what it is. It's like a sports. People will see it, and the black delegation is watching. Jamal, first of all, the black delegation, let's get that 252,000 going to perform for y'all, okay? Because if they got 251, let's hit it. Like people, and that's what burns me up. People want you to stand on their side and can't offer you a dime. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can't offer you a dime. You're not saying how much is he giving you, because what we gonna do is we gonna double that so we can shut him down. That is how you get me to stand on your side. You know what I'm saying? These people are not out on the campaign trail, okay? If you just tuned in, we're talking about the Snoop, Rick Ross, Nelly, and the Soldier Boy performing for the Trump administration. This is no more than a regular gig. This is a gig just like they would perform for the Super Bowl. That organization didn't want black men to just take a knee during the national anthem for the black men being shot. That's worse than Trump. People ain't talking about we not performing for the Super Bowl. No, everybody is tuned into the Super Bowl. No one boycotted the Super Bowl. No one did anything. And this is an organization that is specifically like, we are not supporting y'all from standing up to police brutality against black males. And every year, every black male is tuned in. Every black woman is tuned in. Everyone is tuned in, and ain't nobody taking a stand, okay? All of our celebrities come to the Super Bowl, and they was literally kicking people out. They was also making people get vaccinated, okay? If you was not getting that poison in your system, you was not able to play. This is the organization. Ain't nobody standing up to that. So why are we constantly taking a stand over something like this when this is no more than a regular gig? This is a gig for these people. You know what I'm saying? And I respect people who go out there and get a gig and come on back home. Okay? Y'all call me. You say, and if we are honest, do most of these performers even know about politics or actually vote? See, and that's what I'm saying, Jamal. People are getting a call. People's manager is getting a call, and they being like, okay, let me talk to him. How much is it? Okay, let me talk to him. They call him on the manager. The manager probably don't even start with who the gig is for. The manager probably start with the amount. The manager probably be like, 2.5 mil. Oh, who is it? Where is it at? Oh, okay, I'll be there. Oh, my word. Guys, we have to understand business, okay? Now, since we talking about Trump being back in office, I took a moment because I'm like, I think I enjoyed my show by myself. I am going to have other people or whatever, but I really do enjoy, like, getting out all my thoughts, okay? I took a moment because Trump is back. First of all, let me just say this, okay? If you are just tuned into the show, hit that subscribe button right now, please, y'all. And I want to thank y'all so much for hitting the subscribe button all the time, because every time I look at this, more subscribers, more watch. Like, y'all watching, y'all showing up, and I just love it. And I just love doing this show, and I just love that y'all come every week. And I just love that I got all my nails on, because, for the last few weeks, I'll have all the good nails on, and it'll be one finger missing. Okay, usually this finger right here. Okay, I don't know what's her problem, but today, okay, back. Let me see what you said, Jamal. Really? You said, so do I, Dale. Black people get their panties in the bunch for the wrong things. People come together, period. Roy, that's what I'm talking about. Like now, and this is what I want to say. Okay. So Trump is back in office, okay, and he needed to be back or he was going to jail. So that's why, honey, he had to steal the election, because I really feel like they stole the election. Because when you look at these Department of Justice all these websites I was looking on one time where it said they had a glitch in the matrix from like basically around the time he got the, the Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania votes, Pennsylvania electoral votes. There was a glitch in the matrix where the system was down for like 3 hours. Okay. So, him partnering up with Elon, this man doing what he got to do so he can die at home. Okay. Cause he already old. So, you say you couldn't do it for Trump though. He loves to use us for optics only, but couldn't care less about us. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Jamal, I'm so glad you brought that up. Okay, let's go. Let me go. I just want to do this right here. Okay. Because Trump, let me, I went on AI today and I actually looked it up, okay, to see what Trump, first of all, let me take it back. And I looked up to see what the Democrats have done to disenfranchise Black people and what they have done to help Black Americans. Okay. So let me take it on back, because I was just like, the thing about when you work for the Lord, honey, you just really don't be involved in it all, because the Lord is the judge. Okay. He is the control all and the be all. Okay. But I looked it up and I just put in AI, I said, give me 5 ways that the Democrats have disenfranchised Black Americans and 5 ways they help. Okay, 5 ways that the Democrats have disenfranchised Black Americans. The Jim Crow laws, okay? While they were not federal laws, many southern states were controlled by Democratic politicians who implemented segregation and discriminated against Black Americans in voting and employment, okay? That's Democratic presidents like Woodrow Wilson. They were also opposed to civil rights during Reconstruction. That's number 2. 1930s New Deal exclusions. Many New Deal programs under Franklin D. Roosevelt excluded Black workers, particularly farm workers and domestic workers. Okay, these are all the people we loved. Okay, mass incarceration policies. This is Bill Clinton. The 1994 Violent Crime Control and Law Enactment Enforcement was signed over by Bill Clinton. Then redlining, FDR again. He did Democratic administration where he included supported policies like redlining, where the Federal Housing Administration denied mortgages to Black Americans. Okay, now here's where they helped. Okay, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the Fair Housing Act of 1968, the Affordable Care Act, that was Obama. Okay, Lyndon B. Johnson, he was doing a lot for Black people, honey. American Rescue Plan, that was Joe Biden. You see what I'm saying? Then here's the ways that the Republicans have disenfranchised. The end of Reconstruction. Rutherford B. Hayes ended Reconstruction as a part of the Compromise of 1877 and allowed the southern states to do Jim Crow laws. The war on drugs, that was Ronald Reagan, that disenfranchised, they targeted Black communities. Shelby versus County, that's the Supreme Court struck down parts of the Voting Rights Act. This is just in 2013. Opposition to affirmative action. Republicans, including Ronald Reagan and George Bush, actively worked to dismantle affirmative action. Tax cuts and budget cuts, okay? That's President Trump, okay? Now here's the ways that the Republicans helped Black America. The 13th Amendment, Abraham Lincoln was Republican, he abolished slavery. 14th Amendment, granted citizenship and equal protection under the law. 15th Amendment, gave Black men the right to vote. That was Ulysses Grant. Civil Rights Act of 1875. HBCU funding. Did you know that Trump, I didn't even know this until I looked it up today. Trump signed legislation to permanently fund historically Black colleges and universities, something that had not been done before. Okay, let me come back to y'all's screen because I had to read that. Okay, so I just looked at that, because we're so stuck on like, okay, the Republican, honey, we're working with the two evil. We're working with, like, when the Father said he planted us among the wicked, he didn't say the wicked was Democrat or Republican. He said the wicked. That means go by character and not by political party or skin or hair or neighborhood, because the wicked will be coming in all forms. So, then I looked up, I went, of course I was going further because I was just like, okay, let me see what Biden did, and what Trump did. But then of course I ended it with to see how Trump's administration had disenfranchised Black Americans and how it helped Black Americans. And I'm talking about, honey, it's every president has done something to help or done something to hurt. So, I'm just like, guys, this is why I just go by whether, like, when I'm serving the Lord, and the Lord says death and life are in the power of the tongue. He says this in Proverbs 18:22. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Whatever we want to see. I remember when we wanted to see Trump out of office, okay? Me and my auntie was on the phone, because that's my prayer warrior. Me and my auntie prayed, and I'm talking about, we straight up prayed for Trump to get out of the office. And the next thing we know, honey, he was out of the office. Us two people right at home. We wasn't going to petition nowhere. We didn't get on the line and rally up a whole bunch of Black people. We prayed, and Trump was out of the office. Okay. Now, what I didn't even think of praying, because I just knew Kamala was going to get in there. But I do think about whether or not she could have handled what comes with, the fame of presidency, and not selling us out. Because what I think about too is we would have not been as armed. Like right now, we're all armed. We're on high alert because there is no trust between us and Trump. Well, Black men have been getting on board with, actually, I don't know, Black people have been getting on board with Trump, because Black people feel like the Democrats have not been serving us. But I just want to say this too. Let me go back, because I looked up what Biden has done for the Black Americans. And his president weighs the Biden has the American Rescue Plan Act. Okay, now the Rescue Plan Act, I'm a direct a beneficiary of the Rescue Act. Right here in California, they gave out a $10,000 grant to help you recover from COVID, and I am a recipient of that $10,000 grant. That is from Biden. Okay, Biden did an executive order on advancing racial equality and support for underserved communities. So, his first day in office, he signed a executive order directing federal agencies to assess and address systemic barriers in policies and programs. That's Biden. Okay. Juneteenth is a national holiday, National Independence Day Act. That's 2020. That's Biden. Infrastructure and investment jobs. Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act. That's Biden. Biden also signed, Trump has signed an executive order banning Muslim people from Muslim countries to come in. And it started out being like Syria, Somalia, whatever, but then it moved on over to Nigeria and Eritrea, and just blocking all the Black people from coming in from those countries, for the Muslim people, but aka Black people. But then Biden came right in and just signed that right off and lifted the travel ban. So, but then you look at what he has done to, that has not helped Black people. It's incomplete police reform. Despite campaign promises, comprehensive police reform legislation such as George Floyd Justice Act and policing has not been enacted. Student loan debt relief limitations, economic disparities persist. So, every last one of them has something that has been that they have done that has helped, and something that have done that has hurt. That's every presidency, And to me, and I've been saying this the whole time, Trump is never going to be the worst president. Even if he is a bad person, even no matter what he says, honey, because there were presidents fighting for us to be enslaved. Like to me, now those were bad presidents. He will not be to me, he's not going to be the worst. I don't care what he does. He's not going to be the worst. But what we have to do is we have to take our own matters in our own hands. And I feel like I see that in Black people so much, us taking our matter into our own hands. Even when the LA fires happened, right? I looked on Tabitha Brown's page and it was like, we got us. And it was all these Black organizations, all these, California organizations helping the citizens of Los Angeles. My church is helping. People are like, we're taking it into our own hands. And that's why, like, I call these the like Black righteous videos, where I just don't get into the Black righteous videos too much. The white man this and the Black man, because a lot of the black righteous, that's what I call them, the Black righteous videos, you'll see the statistics, okay, and the statistics will be like, oh, we only going we only own 1% of the all of the population, whatever there is to own. We only Black people only amount for 1%. And I'm like, how is that even possible when you have the Oprahs and the LeBrons and most of the people I know own their home? It cannot be the same percentage as it was out of slavery. And you have to think about this. The same people that wrote in the book that we're 3/5 of America, those are people writing the statistics. So if you're looking at the statistics, yeah, the statistics are going to be designed to set you up and have you walking around here with low self-esteem and feeling like Black people ain't accomplishing enough. When in fact we made it so our civil rights, our people's fight, period, made it so that everyone can come in this country. Everyone can enter this country. And people look down on us like we lazy, we this. So that's why I don't go by the Black righteousness, because I'm like, no, I know, honey. I know from being the Lord's chosen people. I know he sent us here because we got the strength to endure. Let me see if I can airdrop this video over here with this Asian man saying the same thing, because what we have is so special. And that special thing is the love that we have inside of us. That the fact that we do fight for other people, the fact that we are the forgiving people, the fact that we just like, we love in spite of, and that's what I'm just so proud of, as let me see if I can find, I found this man video. And I'm going to airdrop it to myself, and we about to watch it right now, okay? Y'all hear my New Orleans accent coming out? We about to watch it right now. Here you go, right here. Let me get this man video right in here. Hold on. FD, I got to pull it up. Let's watch this man video real fast, because I think he said it all. He said it all in this video, and I just love it.
Latino, African American, Asian, and other communities realize that they share the same oppressor is the day we start winning. But the problem is our communities are divided. For Asian Americans and for African Americans, we probably have one of the worst relationships between any community.
Well, I bet you a lot of Asian Americans too in my experience, don't even realize that if it wasn't for the civil rights movement, there would not be 22 million Asian Americans in this country.
Thank you. What I have been trying to teach the Asian community is like, friends, do you understand that your success, your prosperity, your civil rights that you enjoy right now was paid for with Black blood? I always tell people the day.
Oh, yeah. Guys. Okay, I'm moving on. You get my drift? You get my drift? If y'all just tuned in and you watching this on the playback, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. I'm going to have to make that like a little song, child. I am singing in this show. Well, I wish I had an electronic flyer. My friend called me and asked me, do I want to sing more in 2025? And I was like, yes, I do. So he was like, oh, I got a little Christmas gift for you. He sent me this thing. It's called So Far Sounds. and you apply to be like one of their singers that they, you know, give gigs to or whatever. So of course I applied, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great because, you know, I just want to sing more and I want to bring my band everywhere. And child, I got the email back from them. It's like, sorry, we are unable to offer you anything. You know, you just don't work out, but hit us in 6 months. And child, it seemed like ever since, everything I let go of, every single thing I let go of, anything that is not a God, I get, and I get immediately. If I am focused on that thing. So look, when I was thinking about them, I was like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be good because this is how I can tour right here. And then when they told me that I wasn't accepted, I was like, all right, forget it. Like I ain't even worried. Child, it seemed like from that point on, my phone has been ringing with singing gigs left and right. I'm talking about, I have a singing gig on this, like, and it's a prestigious singing gig too. It's at the club where I filmed my special at. This guy, Rob Smallwood, I am in the band Black from Home. And then look how the Lord did. I have a band that I work with, but I was just thinking of when I was driving across country, I was listening to everybody's album, and I was like, everybody was like, you know, from the Erykah Badu's, you know, when I was listening to the interviews, everybody was like, and then, you know, I met my music director and we've just been together forever. And then I met my music director and we just kicked it. We started building it out. Yeah, my music director. So I was like, I'm recording my album in June, on my birthday, June 28th, at the Dynasty Typewriter. I'm going to be headlining and I'm going to be singing my original music and recording a live album. And I was like, I don't know if I can use the band that I'm familiar with because I need a music director. Like I need a person to come in and be able to say, oh no, do this, do that. Like I know the things that I want, but you need someone professional to like oversee. Child, I get to the rehearsal for this singing gig that I'm, you know, one of the featured people on, like, you know, the lead singer for the event. And a band is there. And this band is right. All of the band can sing. Okay. Now keep in mind, I kept thinking, how am I going to be able to afford that? I need a music director. I need the musicians, and I need background vocalists, you know, and I just be feeling like when I know somebody sings lead, I feel some kind of way about asking them to sing background for me, you know, because it's just like, I don't know, you know, anyway, I get there, the band is banging and they can sing. Okay. So I'm like, so then he calls out with the guy who is running the show, who's the star of the show. He calls out the amount that they need to get paid for the night. You know, he's like, that'd be good if you could do this. So I was like, you know, I was like, I'm recording my album too. And they was like, you need a band? And I was like, yes, I do. And I can also like pay for rehearsals or whatever, you know. And so anyway, the guy was going my way in Hollywood and gives me a ride home. And I was telling him I'm excited to work with the band. And I was like, you know, because, but I was like, I was listening to all these albums and then I really need a music director. And he was like, this is so crazy. Is every last one of us in this band has been a musical director for someone's project. And see, that's just how the Lord works. Like, the Lord works in abundance like that. Not only will he send you a music director, he'll send you 4 music directors. That's exactly why they would make a suggestion and they would all listen to that suggestion. And they would all, like, every last one of them was so respectful of each other. And they was also like, okay, whatever you want to do too. Like, it was never like, listen, girl, we know what we talking about. You came in here late. No, if I was like, okay, I need it kind of lower. And then the guy, like, when I tell you, that's how the Lord works. That not only did he give me the band, he was like, I'll give you 4 music directors and they'll all, and maybe they can direct on all. So anyway, so I was like, okay, thank you so much, Lord. You know, because moving on. That moving on to the next thing. Which is Kenadu, honey. Let me read what Kenadu said. Kenadu. Let me get to this text and let me read you what Kenadu is going through. Because my auntie, shout out to my Antee Gwen that sends me every hot topic. She is my head writer for this show. Kenadu says, let me put this picture back up here. Kenadu Isaac says divorce from Mary J. Blige caused him so much stress he was hospitalized. Then he says, Kenadu says, hold on, let me open it up and see what he talk about. Kenadu Isaac says he's experienced physical manifestations of stress and emotional distress from his divorce from Mary J. Blige that caused him to become hospitalized and unemployable. Kenadu, you probably hospitalized because you was trying to take that lady money. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Oh, I didn't even put my clip up. My stand-up. Oh, yes, I did put my stand-up clip. Did I put it up? Yes, I did put my stand-up clip. Where I said I need the Lord to choose my man, honey, because whatever I choose him, I choose the out exterior, and honey, the devil, he know how to make them look good and know what they need to say, but it needs to be the Lord's choosing, because when you be choosing by the exterior, you might choose you a man like this, like this right here, okay? A man that is you managing her career, okay? Then when you leave this woman, you stay with this woman for 10 years, like you stayed with her for the, till the California statute of limitation that ran out on the marriage, and you can get half of her good. Then you sue this lady for alimony. Sir, I guess you need the alimony to also purchase phones and high heels. You're a man. Get this. Y'all don't have me go off. Don't have me go off. So that's probably why you stressed out, because you're not stressed out from the divorce. You're stressed out from trying to take this lady money. And see, when you out here doing the devil's work, the devil leaves you high and dry. He make it look good, and then he leave you high and dry. Honey, let me tell you something. When you're a man, get your own way to make money. Even if you was managing her career, okay, that 10% or whatever you was getting, you should have been saving it, okay? Because when you decide to divorce her and leave her for somebody else, honey, let's get that 10% savings that you had and make that work. You're going to try to take this lady. The thing is, okay, if and even if Mary, I don't know if she offered him something or not, but like, alimony means I'm going to be taking care of you while you with somebody. The nerve of you. Like, no. Any money getting spent on meals around here, I'm going to be getting fat off of this money. Jamal, I am passionate about that. And also, too, it's not even in you. Like, that's also, too, that's why I need me a man with some money, because I'm a very generous person, like Mary J. Blige. You be a generous person. You don't even be thinking about no money. You just want somebody that like you. You like them back. But there's something about a man's character that allows a woman to take care of him, because it's in a man's nature. Jamal, I gotta have you on the show. You say he came from Wendy Williams' husband's school. Lord, Wendy Williams, what is going on with her? Oh my word, did y'all see the interview? Did y'all hear the interview with Charlamagne? Let me pull up Wendy Williams' picture. Hold on, let me pull this up, Wendy Williams' picture. Because what is going on with Wendy Williams? She said she was calling in by phone from Charlamagne, to Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club. Let me get Wendy on the Breakfast Club. Hold on, let me get Wendy on the Breakfast Club, because her niece was on the phone, and here she go right here. Let me get the image, y'all. Let me just get the image. Okay, Wendy. Okay, hold on here. Child, look, I want to put the picture up because, I'm, you said, teach us the fine way, gentlemen. Yes, poor Wendy. Stacy, thank you so much for joining in. Honey, Wendy was on that phone and she was like, see, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all, we have to be wrapped up in the arms of the Lord. Some other lady from A&E has control of Wendy's asset. Did y'all, first of all, Wendy on the Breakfast Club, did y'all see it? Wendy sounded like she was on drugs right then and there. Like, and this is not to like say anything bad about Wendy, but like when she was talking, she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even her niece was like, for everybody, this is how she is. For everybody who thinks she's all over the place, this is how she's always been. So okay, I hit that. I hear you're all over the place, but like it was just something about that like upbeat. It just sounds like you have some like kind of like upper in your system. Not like you're just sitting in a room depressed and you're feeling that. It seems like whatever they giving you to like cope, it's some kind of upper, honey. Because you was like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, and see, and you know what I'm saying. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying, like 30, you know what I'm saying. It's like every like every two minutes, you know what I'm saying. You said she called Don Lemon and Jason too. And see, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. We need to be swaddled in the arms of the Lord, because this lady's assets is not being controlled by her niece and by her black family. Some white lady has control of all this lady money and don't let her get visitors. Don't controls where she go. Y'all, when y'all get y'all money, don't get y'all money no other way other than Christ. Because see, when you make a deal with the devil, honey, he coming for them. Like you gotta keep going bigger with the devil, or he is going to take it off. He's always going to take it off from you, and you will land with nothing. And the thing about it too is, I don't know why she just be like, I'm just going to walk away and I'll just have nothing rather than being under y'all control. Because see, at this point, to me, like, well, I know what it is she's in the conservatorship. That's what Charlamagne said, which is they have deemed her incapacitated, and that's why they control her money. And I'm talking about like her husband. To me, her husband, hey Gwen, my Antee Gwen is on the line. Stacy's on the line. You said Wendy definitely has beginning stage dementia. She constantly repeated herself. It was all over the place. Okay, and her niece was addressing that too, and she was just like, you know what I'm saying. She was like, for everybody who thinks she's all over the place, this is how she's always been, and probably, to me, she's probably always been like that because she's probably always been on an upper, because that clearly sounded like she was on an upper at the time. But here's what I'm saying is, and this is why I'm so mad with Wendy's husband, is because this lady just had you, and she had her son, and she had her mama who is passed on, and she's got her father who's in Florida, and probably somebody got to take care of him. But like, she didn't have anyone. Like, so she needed a person to take care of her, and the husband was stealing the money. And of course, I'm sure he probably ain't got a dime left. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the Lord works too. You know what I'm saying? That's how, no, that ain't how the Lord works. That's how the devil works. When you be somewhere, taking care of another chick that's right down the street, it's just like, this lady is out here with no one and all this money, and all these people are just, all they want is the money, saying she can't go nowhere, she can't do nothing. It's just, it's insane. You said the question is, how did it happen? The courts had to think that the family was squandering her money somehow. And see, to me, that's what I was thinking on the interview, is that her niece was probably wanting to get her out of here so she could have control of the money. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wendy, oh my word, that was I don't even know if to me, it's more of a tragedy to be under their control. You don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? And like for a court to like not like, at least the court should be like, okay, when her son gets 18, we're going to leave it in the son's control. But like to leave it at the A&E people, these are TV people that don't even know you. They get to control your money, and they get to go on vacation with your money. You know what I'm saying? Because the court says But this is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, you struggle with drugs for so long, and I don't know if it's drugs, it's recreational. I know you say you had recreational use problems, but I'm thinking of your pill use. And you know, them pills, they do not lead to a sound mind. You know, people are killing themselves off of the pills left and right, and you know, and that's why you would be deemed incapacitated, because you may be heavily reliant upon them. Either way, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Riley J. Hey, Riley. Hey, my Antee Gwen. Child, it's just so sad. Okay, before I let y'all go, I got one thing I want to bring to y'all attention so y'all could tell me what y'all think is up. Okay, here go this couple. Let me pull this up, because this couple, let me read y'all the scenario, and then I'm gonna ask y'all the question. Okay, here's this is not the real couple. This is just for, you know, entertainment purposes. James and I have been married for 6 years. Okay, before our daughter was born, when our daughter was born, he insisted I shift to part-time work to focus on her and the house. He didn't want us hiring help or me juggling a full-time job. I wasn't happy about it. I loved my career, but he was so certain that it was the best thing for us. So I agreed, thinking we were a team. Fast forward to that night, he came home with champagne saying he got a big promotion and his salary doubled. I was so excited for him until he dropped this. Now that I'm earning more, we should split all of our finances 50-50. Bills, groceries, everything. It's only fair. Fair? I've been working part-time because he wanted me to while managing the house and raising our kid. Now he expects me to somehow contribute equally. When I reminded him that this was his idea, he shrugged and said, well, it's not my fault you settle for less. I took a deep breath, forcing myself to stay calm. All right, James, I'll agree on one condition. Y'all, what could that possible one condition be? Now, I do know why she's ready to work it out is because you need to have your daughter's father in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just with that. I'm just with your daughter's father being in the house and you working it out, okay? But what could make that fair? Because to me, I was thinking maybe her part-time income was more than his income. Like maybe she was, I don't know. Because you're making more, you got a big promotion, you're making more. I don't know. He does he need to take care of his side chick? What is the reason? But what is the reason that you would even agree? What is the one condition, Kay? One condition. Go back to work full time and hire a nanny. You know what? I'll agree on one condition. Go back to work full time and hire a nanny. Okay. Yeah, that could be possibly what she was gonna say. I'll agree on one condition. I'm going back to work full time. Yeah, maybe that's it, you know. Because the thing is, if your daughter is 7 years old right now, yeah, you could be back to work full time. You could be back to work full time, and then you could like make more. And then you can make more than him, because because if he's even thinking about her splitting the bills 50-50, somehow she has more earning power than him. Okay. And yeah, you know what I would do is I would definitely split it, but then we would just be roommates, because I cannot stand no. This Kenadu, Wendy Williams, this Mary J. Blige husband, Wendy Williams husband night. Kay said he feels like this is my raise in pay. You said this show is just full of great kings showing us the way. Straight up. Jamal, you thought the same thing. I'm like, and see, that's what I was talking about earlier. I have to have me a man with money because I'm a generous person, but it's something to a man's psyche that lets a woman take care of him. Somehow something is not developed, because a man, even if he's like a teacher, like let's like even I saw this like white preacher one time, and he was like his wife had kept it a secret from him that she had more money than him because she knew that would have done something to his psyche. Men need to be the earners. They need the power. They need to tell you what to do, and they feel more secure when they have most of the money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's okay, you said laugh out loud. Roommates, we will become happily ever after. That's why I'm talking about roommates, because girl, because look, I used to date this dude. I used to date this dude a long time ago, and I'm talking about he was a nice looking man, okay, but he, just his spirit, I could no longer see if he was nice looking, but like when we would go places, people would be like, who is that? He looks so good. But we were splitting half the bills, and when I tell you, I just could not get turned on to save my life. And I'm talking about just not like, when I say not like, what's less than not? Just this man, like we bought a co-op together, and just us having to split things, and and also too, he felt like I should have been lucky to have him in the house. Like he felt like there's a lot of single women out here. You need to be lucky. Like I got somebody. Could not get turned on, and I'm talking about, and it was him too, because I had an ex-boyfriend at the time that like would call my phone from jail, and just hearing, like just seeing the number come up on the phone, like sometimes I couldn't answer because he'll be around, but just seeing the number come up on my phone, honey, it was instant turn on, like instant turn on, like just remember him, and he was a grind ball too, but just remember it, like, but this other guy paying half of the bills, like, and he would do little nice stuff here and there, but he just could not. Oh, like y'all going off in the comments. Javon said, that's why you always split no matter the income. Always split no matter the income. Yes, roommates only. Your generosity could be too much for some people. It is too much. Let me tell you something. Men are like, I have gone on dates before, and like I'll see something like I went on a date with this one dude right now, and he was like, I feel like doing something else, So I was like, well, I always wanted to take a tour, I can like afford to do that. It's only like $50, you know what I'm saying? And it was so fun. But again, it's like men, like they need to spend. They need to be the spender. Otherwise, it's something in the psyche that doesn't go right. They can't accept it. And also too, when I do spend my money, you become like a son in the category. Like this guy was a good looking guy, but I no longer wanted to have sex with him. Like, and I didn't even start off wanting to have sex with him in the first place. But I'm talking about once I swiped my card, it took all the like every time he would even try to get close to me, I would be thinking about that. I paid for the like tour ride. You know what I'm saying? Like it just. But if it's like my man, like let's say me and the same dude got together, he was treating me, and then we got together, we was a couple. Like now I don't even think about money in the same way, and I don't want him to think about money in the same way because it's us. You know what I'm saying? We're together. But you said some men. Stacy said she needs to stack her duckies just in case he gets totally fed up. It sounds like she got him stacked, because him coming home, like for you to come home and tell your wife that she needs to be like that, you want to split everything half when she been working part-time, you need to split. You need to save up for your side chick, to me. You know what I'm saying? Kay said mental financial disgust. Oh, he felt entitled. You said, wait, did we just slip past that jail part? You said that the jailbird had no mental financial hurdles. No, he did not, honey, because when he was that jailbird, that was a good looking jailbird. That was a good looking jailbird. Guys, first of all, y'all just, when I tell y'all, did y'all have fun tonight? Because I had so much fun. I don't even know. I know I'm going to have guests on this show, but I just really love y'all in the comments because it's like y'all are the guests. Like, you know, like back to Whitney Williams, guys, y'all my co-hosts. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Guys, I just had so much. Y'all see, I got a seat. Like, it's when I did this in a hotel room and I was sitting down, I was like, oh, no. Sitting down is just so much more fun. Like, I'm so much more relaxed or whatever. So, anyway, guys, I just cannot thank y'all enough. If you are tuned in watching this on playback, do me a favor, y'all, and hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like, share, hit that notification bell so that you can be aware every single time I'm going live, which is every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. First of all, thank you so much to my audience, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in the comments, y'all. I just love y'all so much. If y'all haven't already, follow me at I am Del Harrison on every platform. And I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining in to the show. And I'm gonna see y'all next time because I'm way over time and I got a show that I just thought about. I got a show. I got to get to, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I will see y'all next Tuesday right here. Okay, God bless y'all. Love y'all.